On December 7th, 2025, you open your banking app for a simple coffee and realize cash has vanished. In that moment, you realize the most important battle of your lifetime is not on a distant battlefield, but inside this screen. As of late 25.
Across this planet, the question is no longer, will crypto survive? But a far sharper one. Who will write the software of money?
This is the war inside your wallet, the invisible struggle between open code, corporate platforms, and central banks.
In Lagos, a trader receives payments in a central bank digital currency, but quietly converts part of his balance on goods. In Mumbai, a developer gets paid in local currency, but sends her designer US dollar stablecoins using Prisnet. In Berlin, a shop owner uses instant euro transfers for daily business, experiments with a euro stablecoin online, and reads it. All three are using so-called digital money, yet they are actually living inside three very different systems. Open crypto, corporate stablecoins. Crypto, like Bitcoin, is open, borderless, and uncontrolled. Stablecoins are digital dollars or euros issued by private firms. And after brutal crashes and scandals, Bitcoin roared back by late 2025, convincing believers it is still digital gold. Television headlines swing from "crypto is dead" to a Bitcoin at new highs in just a few years, feeding a narrative that you cannot ban math. At the same time, stablecoins quietly become the plumbing of crypto, sending dollar value through digital pipes that buy.
In places battered by inflation and currency controls, stablecoins feel like shadow dollars, giving savers a backdoor into.
Regulators look at these flows and see something else, an unofficial dollar system growing in the dark, powerful enough to weaken bank deposits and complicate monetary policy.
In Europe, new rules tighten the leash, forcing strong reserves and banning interest on many stablecoins.
In the United States, a landmark stablecoin law invites selected issuers into the official system, demanding the message is simple. Stablecoins may exist, but only if they fit the political and regulatory script written in national capitals. While private crypto and stablecoins rise from below, central banks respond from above, rolling out pilots and prototypes of this. From island nations to African markets to Asian megacities, state-backed digital currencies promise faster payments, cheaper but embedded in that convenience is a new kind of risk. The possibility that every payment you make sits on a database your government can analyze. In a surprising twist, the United States steps away from building its own retail digital dollar, even as it tightens its grip on options. That decision opens space for China, Europe, and other players to set the standards for government digital money and cross-border platforms. The result is a patchwork world where crypto is welcomed in some jurisdictions, heavily constrained in others, and outright banned.
Our coffee shop hero now walks through a world where three ecosystems compete for his loyalty, each promising speed.
Look closely at your own life. Salary in, rent out, subscriptions and deliveries ticking away. Every payment. This is the real story of digital money in 2025. A struggle over who controls the master ledger your life runs on. When designs change, it is not just coins that change. It is who can see your activity, who can stop your payments, and who turns it. A CBDC could, in theory, be restricted at a political moment. A corporate wallet can freeze funds in the name.
As your day flows from paycheck to coffee to rent to streaming, the rails beneath each tap may be wildly different, but
Fast forward to 2030, and three possible futures appear. In the super app state, life is frictionless until your profile is flagged, your spending categories are restricted, and you realize your financial.
In the corporate dollar empire, you spend your life inside one or two mega apps, where private stablecoins and platforms know every friend you pay.
In the messy multipolar future, you might store value in Bitcoin, transact globally in stablecoins, and pay taxes in a CBDC.
Which of these futures feels like freedom to you? Which feels like a trap? And more importantly, which one do you think our policies and technologies are actually building right now? Right now, as digital currencies spread and new laws quietly reshape the rails beneath your money, the operating system of power is being updated.
You do not need to become a trader or engineer.
But in a world where money itself turns into software, not understanding the basic code of that
So the next time you tap to pay, pause and ask yourself a simple question. Am I using a government system, a corporate system, or leave a comment with your view of the future? Hit like and subscribe to Economic 8-Bit.